Hello friends, I am Rashmi Singh and welcome to my channel Unraveling Science. होप आप सबको मेरा चैनल पसंद आ रहा होगा। आप सबके लिए एक गुड न्यूज़ लाई हूँ कि अब मेरे चैनल पे क्लास 9th और क्लास 10th के कंप्लीट वीडियो कोर्सेज विद ऑल द चैप्टर्स एंड द सॉल्यूशंस आर अवेलेबल, सो यू कैन गो एंड चेक इन देयर करस्पॉन्डिंग प्लेलिस्ट and stay tuned for more of my videos. Thank you for all your support and please do not forget to share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.
Today's topic is Combustion and Flame, Class 8, Chapter 4. What is combustion? Combustion is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to produce heat and light. The process is commonly known as burning. The substance that undergo combustion is called a fuel. Examples of combustion are lighting a candle, burning of wood, using petrol in the car engine. Combustible substances are those substances that catch fire and burn easily when exposed to heat source. Examples are wood, paper, cloth, kerosene oil, etc. Non-combustible substances are the substances that do not catch fire and burn easily. Examples are stone, cement, sand, water, etc. Ignition temperature. It is the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire or starts burning. Condition for combustion. For combustion, three things are required. First is fuel, which is a substance that burns to produce energy. Second is oxygen, which is present in air and necessary for combustion. Third is heat, required to ignite the fuel. This combination of fuel, oxygen and heat is also referred to as fire triangle, as you can see here. Why do we say that food is a fuel for our body? When we eat food, it gets broken down into simpler substances which reacts with oxygen and generate energy. Hence, food is referred to as fuel for the body. Types of combustion. First type is rapid combustion. It is a combustion in which gas burns quickly, producing heat and light in the process. Example is LPG. Second, spontaneous combustion. It is a combustion in which material bursts into flames suddenly without applying heat. Example, phosphorus, which burns at room temperature. Spontaneous combustion of coal dust often causes accidental fires in coal mines. Heat from sun or lightning may also cause spontaneous forest fires. Third is explosion. When a material bursts suddenly to produce heat, light and sound on the application of heat or pressure, it is called explosion. Examples are crackers and fireworks, which release a large amount of gas too. How do we control fire? We can control the fire by one or more of the following. First, by removing the fuel. Second, cutting the air or oxygen supply. Third, by cutting off heat or lowering the temperature of the fuel. How do fire extinguisher works? Fire extinguishers are devices used to put out fires. They either cut off the air supply to fire or cool off the fuel below ignition temperature or both. When should we use or not use water to extinguish the fire? When wood, paper and cloths are on fire, we can use water to extinguish them, but we should not use water when electric equipments are on fire, as water may conduct electricity and give a shock to the people dousing the fire. We should also not use water when oil or petrol catches fire, as water is lighter than oil and petrol, so it sinks down and oil and petrol keep floating on the top and keep burning. What should we do when electrical equipments or inflammable material catch fire? Carbon dioxide is the best fire extinguisher in such cases. Carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen and hence can cover the burning material like a blanket, cutting down its oxygen supply. Also, it does not harm the electrical equipments. Carbon dioxide is stored as a liquid in cylinders at high pressure. When it is released, it immediately expands, cools down and envelops the fire, bringing down the temperature of the fuel. One can also pour dry chemicals like sodium bicarbonate or baking soda or potassium carbonate on the fire as they release carbon dioxide near the fire. Flame. It is the hot glowing body of ignited gas which is produced when something is on fire. Materials which form flame on burning are candle, camphor, kerosene, etc. Structure of a flame. A flame has three zones. Outermost zone is blue in color and is the hottest part of the flame. In this zone, complete combustion takes place. Next is middle zone. It is yellow in color and is moderately hot. In this zone, partial combustion takes place. Third is innermost zone. It is black in color and least hot. Here, incomplete combustion takes place. Why does goldsmith blow at the outermost zone of the flame for melting gold and silver? It is because the outermost zone is the hottest part. Gold and silver has high melting points. That's why goldsmith blow at the outermost zone to melt gold and silver quickly. What is the fuel? The fuel is a substance that undergo combustion to give us heat, which we use for domestic or industrial purposes such as wood, kerosene or petrol. What is an ideal fluid look like? Ideally, a good fuel is the one which has proper ignition temperature, does not produce undesirable or poisonous substances or cause pollution, does not leave behind much ash, is cheap, is readily available, produce a large amount of heat or high calorific value. Fuel efficiency. Fuel efficiency of a fuel depends on its calorific value. The amount of heat produced by a complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel is called its calorific value. It is measured in kilojoules per kg. Types of fuels. Solid fuels are coal, charcoal, wood, cow dung, cake, paraffin, wax, camphor, etc. Liquid fuels are petroleum, crude oil, diesel, kerosene, etc. Gaseous fuels are liquid petroleum gas, that is LPG, natural gas or biogas. Harmful effects of burning fuels. Carbon fuels like wood, coal, petroleum releases ash and fine unburned carbon particles in air, which causes respiratory problems like asthma. Incomplete combustion of fuels releases carbon monoxide gas, which is poisonous and can kill people sleeping in the room where coal is burning. These fuels also release unburned hydrocarbons, which are carcinogenic and pose serious health hazards. Carbon dioxide released by most fuels during combustion, contributing to greenhouse effect or global warming. Pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides react with water vapors in the atmosphere to form acids which fall back on the earth as acid rain. This can damage crops, building and aquatic life. Global warming. It is the rising temperature of the earth atmosphere which is causing the melting of glaciers, making sea level rise and causing floods in the coastal areas. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon.